The City of Cape Town has confirmed a building in the parliamentary precinct has caught fire. For more on this, we're joined now by senior reporter Aisha Ismail. Aisha, thank you so much for your time.
Before we continue, let's pause here after 9 seconds and analyze the seemingly innocuous breaking news. Number 1, the fire starts at 5:30. 2, a member of the public reports it. 3, where is the multi-million rand fire protection system installed in this parliament? 4, it takes them 3 hours to break the news in South Africa officially, while it's trending on social media and it's been on overseas news channels for hours. Someone explain this to me, can you? Anyone out there?
And we understand that it started in the old assembly building. Now, I'm not sure, but if you recall, there was a fire also in the old assembly building in March this year. We still do not know the cause of that fire. And we did speak to the Minister of Public Works, Patricia de Lille, earlier, and she was saying that while it may look as if the National Assembly is on fire, she's saying that it is not. The fire has been contained to the old assembly at the moment, and the smoke that we're seeing coming from the back of the National Assembly is actually from an extractor that is kind of extracting the smoke out of the building.
Right, so 3 hours into the fire, the first report tells us it's confined to the old assembly building. Question number 5. Why was the National Assembly not secured by preventative firefighters in case the flames leapt buildings? 6 fire engines and 36 firemen sent to the most important fire in the country. Then the reporter refers to the fire earlier in March 2021. No cause of that fire has been revealed after 9 months. I feel like going into John McEnroe mode here.
You can't be serious, man.
With me right now, I have Jermaine Cardles, a spokesperson for the City of Cape Town's Fire and Rescue Services, and he obviously can give us a much better update than what I am able to. Jermaine, thank you so much for speaking to us. So we got the statement from JP Smith. Can you just explain to us exactly, in layman's terms, if possible, what exactly is happening over there?
Well, the reason was the guys were busy with salvaging work and obviously ventilation to get to all the hotspots from the floors from 1 up until 4. Then suddenly they saw the sparks with the embers in the roof void, just underneath the roof sheeting. Coupled with the light breeze that came through, that obviously fanned the fire, and that's when we saw the fire going right through the roof. By that time, we only had about 6 crews, say about 30 personnel on scene, and immediately more resources were called upon. We currently have about 10 fire engines on scene and about 60 personnel currently fighting that fire. It is a little bit difficult. There's a wind that poses some challenge, and obviously the angle of the roof as well. But luckily, with the exposure protection, that the hydraulic platform is helping.
So to recap, on day 1 we are told that the fire has been contained to the old section, the old assembly building. Day 2, we are told the fires have fled up again and have jumped to the new assembly building complex, while a skeleton crew of firefighters are on the scene. Only 1 hydraulic platform is put into action. I wonder how many they have in Cape Town. Where are the helicopters? Why was no foam used on the burning floors to contain the spread? As you can see, there are dozens of questions not being asked by these reporters, and it is highly unlikely they ever will be. Also, this fire broke out 4 days before the scheduled release of the Zondo report, which was scheduled for the 6th of January in that very building. Those are the facts. You draw your own conclusions. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. We let the facts speak for themselves with our short and sharp and to the point format. We don't go down rabbit holes here. We put it short, sharp, hard, and let you decide for yourself if you want to pursue further investigation. Your support by subscribing and sharing is going to be vital to keep the channel going. We need to get 1,000 subscribers. We're currently on 350 odd. And it is only then that YouTube will allow your content onto their search engine and that the channel becomes viable. So unless we can get to that 1,000 mark, the channel is essentially just a one-on-one from me to you mechanism, and that's not going to make it viable to devote time to. So we really do need to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. It'll only take you a few seconds, as you'll see in the little demonstration, really only a few seconds, and you cannot believe how much difference it's going to make. I'd like to end off by wishing you a blessed 2022, which will hopefully be the year that we get rid of the criminals we have running our country, and also to other countries currently experiencing tyranny under their criminals. Thanks for watching again.